Everything was my fault until law changed everything. I used to live in an old brick apartment building that looked sturdy from the outside but was basically falling apart inside. The landlord, Mr. Dalton, pretended everything was fine. If a pipe burst, he said tenants were overusing water. If the elevator broke, he said someone jumped inside it. When mold spread on the walls, he smirked and said, "Clean better." Everyone hated him, but nobody wanted to risk being evicted for complaining. Then one night, I heard a crack above my bed. I looked up just in time to see part of the ceiling panel give way and crash down, spraying plaster dust all over me. I ran downstairs to report it. Mr. Dalton barely looked up from his phone and said, "You must have tampered with the fixtures." I stared at him, stunned. "I was asleep," I said. He shrugged. "Then you shouldn't have been sleeping under a weak ceiling. You'll need to vacate immediately." Just like that, he handed me a typed eviction notice. He had obviously been waiting for an excuse. I refused to back down. I filed a challenge in housing court, convinced the damage was from his neglect. In court, he strutted in wearing a shiny suit and an even shinier smirk. He told the judge, "I personally inspected that unit the day before. There were no structural issues. The tenant caused the collapse." My stomach dropped. I knew he was lying, but how could I prove it? My attorney leaned over and whispered, "If he claims he was there, we can check that." She requested the building's parking garage entry logs, which automatically recorded every vehicle that came through. A week later, the records arrived. We walked back into court, and my attorney handed them to the judge. She said calmly, "According to these logs, Mr. Dalton's car did not enter the property for 21 days before the incident. He could not have inspected anything." The courtroom went silent. The judge turned to him. "Is this true?" He stammered, I must have walked in." My attorney smiled. "The garage is the only tenant and staff entrance. There's a gate code. He didn't use it." The judge's face hardened. "Mr. Dalton, you just admitted under oath that you lied in your testimony." He fined him for perjury, dismissed the eviction, and ordered an immediate city inspection of the entire building. That inspection found 42 separate safety violations, electrical hazards, leaking pipes, unstable ceilings just like mine. The city forced him to make full repairs and barred him from collecting rent until every issue was fixed. For weeks after, construction crews filled the halls. Tenants who had been too scared to speak finally smiled at each other in the elevator, which, for once, actually worked. Word spread that the landlord who blamed everyone else had been nailed by his own lies. I moved back in after my ceiling was repaired, just to see the look on his face when he passed me in the lobby. He couldn't even make eye contact. I don't start fights, but I finish them legally.